Hey y'all, so I was just sitting here doing some readings and I got the feeling to get on camera and tell you guys this message that I've just been hearing. Experience source. Allow the signs to come to you. So don't force the signs. So a lot of you have been, seeing a lot of numbers, numerology, angel numbers, whatever you want to call them. This is just an example. You don't want to get so caught up in just looking for the numbers. I find that a lot of people have been doing this lately. And it's not about finding when you see these numbers. It's about realizing, hey, universe is saying, look at this number right here. It's when you're drawn to something. Those are the moments that count. Those are the moments where you really need to look back and be conscious and thankful and have gratitude towards that voice, that connection, that spirit, that source, that tie. You know, when you're really speaking to source, when source is speaking to you, those are the moments that you should be grateful for. And it shouldn't be that you see the number or you notice the number. It should be that you heard spirit say, look at this number. That's the part that needs to be recognized. And I feel like a lot of people are not paying attention to that. The channel messages that I've been getting lately have been so powerful. There's a lot of shifts that's been happening, a lot of transits that's been happening. And I feel like it's affecting people in multiple ways. Very in tune with spirit and the voice and the source. Knowing thyself and then thus, creating this reflection. You just start to understand, you start to build on knowledge when you really listen. And so for those of you who've just been looking for a sign, sit back and listen. Put it out that you do want it. You want some knowledge. But once you put that out there, sit back and listen. The masculine energy is you putting out that request, saying, hey, I need guidance. Hey, I need clarity. Hey, I need focus. Hey, whatever you say to God, whatever you say to source, whatever you say to your angels, your guides, whatever. That's the masculine part. But once you put that out there, the feminine part has to come in by you sitting and being quiet and tranquil and listening to the answer to come to you, listening for the signs, looking for the signs, listening to that inner frequency that we can all hear when we really tune into it, that the universe has to offer. That's the true magical thing. That's the thing that you have to tap into. And once you do that, everything else is a piece of cake. It's all about not forcing and going with that flow, going with that intuition, strengthening your intuition, strengthening your logic by doing more research, but by also figuring out what you believe and what you don't believe and why. Figuring out your philosophies, looking at the bigger picture, but also taking heed and noticing the details, because those details, change and transform the avenues and the ways that we perceive things as a whole. And so once you put all of these pieces together, that's where the true magic starts to happen. So I just really want people to start looking at, the bigger picture, the forefront, but look at the behind the scenes. Think about why you're saying the things you're saying. Think about why you're watching the things you're watching. Behind the scenes is just as important as the forefront, because they're just as important, but they play out in different ways. Again, it's all balance. It's all balance. And I just felt the need to come and say that. So whoever needed to hear that, thank you for listening. This was a timeless message. I really appreciate you watching. I'll see you in more videos to come. Bye.